good, everybody? I'm Neal, Newberry, host of Live from the Nickel.
What's good, everybody? I'm Neal Newberry, host of Live from the Nickel, man. We back at it. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. We got so much to talk about. You know, we're sponsored by School Matters, so make sure you guys keep hitting me up on if y'all want the hoodies and everything. I appreciate everybody buying hoodies. I really, really appreciate that. So keep it coming along with the subscribers. We're doing very good in our subscribers. Got new people, you know, tapping in on it. So please share. Like my man says, wife says, sharing is caring. So make sure y'all share and keep it going, man, because we're doing very well, man. We got a lot cracking today, man. Like I said, I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I know I did, man. It was great. What's going on, D?
Hey, it's wintertime for real.
Hell yeah, it is.
It's wintertime, man. You know, this bug going around, man, getting everybody sick. So I'm glad to get over that. I still got a little slight cough, but other than that, life is good.
Absolutely, man.
Yes.
I want to thank you and your lovely wife, man, on Thanksgiving. I slid over here, man.
Oh,
and
yeah.
y'all did y'all damn thing on that. And Pops did his thing, and I came over your house, so it was nice.
That was all the wifey, not me.
Okay. Shout out to my sister Roro. We gave her a hoodie today, man. So want to show my appreciation to her, and you know what I'm saying, she did a great thing on the dinner, man. And then gave me some leftovers when I came over the other day. I see Nick got his Santa Claus hat on. Santa Nick in the house. Yeah, what's going on, sis?
Man.
What's going on with you?
Watching the Bengals game.
Yeah, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen's doing big things
They
again.
went for the 2-point conversion.
I knew it. And they got it. Oh my lordy. Doing big things. I feel like this week flew by, and the week before that was the holidays, and we're coming up on Christmas already. Trying to get that shopping in. And
Last minute shoppers, get it going. Get it going before you know it, man.
How you doing with your shopping anyway?
not great. It kind of like just started.
Neal, what about you?
Man, I'm cool, man. I'm gonna send my kids some money next week. I'm listen.
Oh, he does it easy.
Yeah, I just sent her some money, but man, she did say that
I'm never good at it.
Right,
I always want to
right.
start early, but I just
Never happens.
I never do. I'm always like week of getting stuff last minute.
Week of?
gift cards and such.
damn, you just be out here running around then. That's too stressful for me. I ain't gonna lie, I can't do that. I mean, I did it a couple times, but it is what it is. What's going on? D?
Look at this.
Oh, she was there. Yeah. Shout out to my sister Ro. No, that's perfect. That's actually perfect. So we just hooked her Don's wife up with a nice zip up hoodie gang. And she rocking it already. Yeah. She's not coming on the camera, y'all. She don't want none of that, which is understandable. Everybody, little camera.
I don't understand that.
Oh, you okay?
Because every time we go somewhere, guess who's going live? Dancing in the video. She dancing in the video like P. Diddy. She wants to be known, but don't want to be on the camera.
Man, you know what? I think about when y'all was on the boat.
It was always live. Putting it on me, and I'm the one to get it out my face.
I do my ones a week. We out here, you know where we at.
Right.
It is what it is, man. I'm glad you like your hoodie, man. That's what it is. We got so much to really tap in today about a lot of great news for us. To let all our viewers out there know that like next week we're gonna be at Casual Pine. We have Janelle Massey on. She's a true legend. She is a pioneer in what she does. Mental health. We say it.
An advocate and expert and just everything.
Everything. Speaking on that mental health. That's what she does, and we would owe that to Amanda because, Amanda, her husband comes up, he's a men's basketball coach at UT, he came up and
We do a lot of like at JD's we'll do a donation every year for their like round robin that they do, and we'll donate some food and stuff like that for them. So yeah, that's how I first met him. And
So you guys need to tune into that next week at Casual Pine at 5 o'clock. Janelle Massey is she's met a lot of famous athletes and stuff like that. I seen a picture with Michael Vick and a whole bunch of other people, man. So, and then we have something cooking next February with her. We joined forces with her to do a show down at Imagination Station for the high school kids to come down. So 15 students from different high schools are going to come down to the Imagination Station and do a lot of workshop things. And then we're going to have a workshop thing for our podcast. So that's very exciting for us. And then a week later, earlier this week, I was with a young man at the Voodoo Brewery Company on Central. I always thought it was a coffee shop, but it was Max and Irma's. I would go out that way. So we're doing a show there on the 21st. So that's beautiful. And this establishment is very nice. Miss Amanda said she looked in and saw it. And I showed Don that and showed Nick. So that's a great thing. It's kind of like JD's and Toledo Spirits mixed in. They got the pinball machines, but the food is actually well. So we're going to tap in with Wayne on that day. He's excited about it. So you guys look out for that. I'll be doing some videos and stuff like that to keep everybody along. So come on out there, you guys can check it out. This is a very unique establishment. It's brand new. So he's been open since March of this year, so it's real nice. And then the last show of the year, is basically the shutdown show of the year, and then we're going to talk about a lot of things, but we're going to be at Molly's Irish Pub with Molly, and then I have another guest coming on. He's got a lot of things going on for the fashion show next year. He just did a fashion show earlier this year, and he did a great job downtown at Toledo, so I brought him on so he can tell for 2026, but he's got cooking, and we got cooking and going into the new year after my surgery and stuff, so just keeping you guys informed, man. It's just been a real great year for us. So we got a lot of things we're proud of us about, and we want to share with you guys. So make sure you guys tap in next week, Casual Pine, week after, Voodoo Brewing Company, and then Molly's downtown, and we got a lot of things cooking. But now we're gonna go into this college football for a little bit, y'all. I'm sure y'all watch. There's a lot of Ohio State fans out there. There's a lot of Michigan fans out there. No disrespect to the Michigan fans. Y'all got your head kicked in last week, so I think Ohio State fans are probably over that. They needed that. Y'all did y'all thing for 4 years, but y'all got smacked. It's over. It is what it is. I'm not trying to take no shots, but Ohio State University U, they get the best of the best of the best of the best of the best. But I was at Mr. Brown's house yesterday, and we watched the SEC game, Alabama, Georgia.
Right.
And that was just a terrible game, man. That was just, it broke my heart, man. That to see, and Nick Saban moved on, did his thing. But man, what the hell? Georgia just ran up and down. Man, I know you probably was working, but I know you watched it.
That game probably went the way I felt like it was going to go.
Man.
Alabama's not the Alabama of the days when they had Saban,
That quarterback.
And I think everybody's seen that. They got beat up pretty bad. But Georgia's got a great team, so I think that game kind of went the way everybody predicted it was going to go.
Kirby Smart's a great coach.
Yeah.
And, Atlanta it was in Atlanta, and Georgia is just great. Mm-hmm. They got speed. They got everything you want. I'm not sold on their quarterback. I told Don that yesterday. I'm not sold on their quarterback.
Gunner?
Stockton from Georgia. Gunner, yeah. I'm not sold on him. I feel like he's a running quarterback. Yeah. He's not he threw a couple passes, but I don't believe in him like that. But he does fit the program there, so he fit the mold. So what you think, D?
Yeah, Georgia is a different team now than what they were the first game that they played Bama. Mm-hmm. So defense came out to play, man. It was some hard hitting, man.
Oh, man.
Like you said, Bama quarterback, he couldn't do nothing right yesterday.
Simpson he got exposed.
Yeah.
He got exposed. Like to put 7 points.
Yeah. So like Amanda said, I thought Georgia would go ahead and roll them boys, and they did. So that was a good pick I had, but
yes,
it don't mean nothing if you can't win them all.
Yeah, you lose one, you're done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what it is. Then we're going to get in, like I said, there was other games on that was good too. Like Duke pulled it out They beat was it Virginia, which I didn't think that was going to happen. Me, you, and Nick were talking about that. We didn't think that was going to happen, and that happened. But the 8 o'clock game was probably one of the most exciting college football games I've seen all year long. You had number one, number two. So you have Ohio State number one, you have Indiana number two, and I was here till like at least close to midnight. Probably midnight.
Yeah, it was.
Me, you,
after midnight.
absolutely. Yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? And in that game, you and the man are both Ohio State fans. What I seen and what y'all seen, we probably have different things on it, but we can agree or disagree, or we can beg to differ. It doesn't matter. But that to me was a great game. Indiana deserved to win. But my point, this is what my preference on is the quarterback for Ohio State. I feel like he got exposed. He's used to pitching and catching. He's a great passer, one-dimensional. You said it yourself, Don. He's one-dimensional. But the thing that made me mad with him most, boy, you better learn how to quarterback sneak. How the hell are you just gonna fall down and then roll forward? That was a changing point of the game. What you think, Mr. Mander?
I think there was challenges that he had to face in that game that he hasn't had to face yet in his young college career.
Man.
And I think that game pretty much is another one that went the way I thought it would go. Both those defenses just really held it off. It was a low-scoring game because, nobody could really get anything going.
Yes.
And it ended with a missed field goal, which is crazy. But I, as an Ohio State fan, I knew that was going to be a challenge for us, and I really didn't expect us to win. And I knew if we did lose or we did win, it was going to be really close. It was going to come down to something real close.
13-7.
But I definitely think and I think they expected it, or they should have at least expected, to face challenges from Indiana that we have not seen. Because we haven't had a team like that. We haven't played a team like that.
Mm-hmm. Indiana.
So I agree with you in the fact that he got exposed on some things because he hasn't faced that yet. But those are things that he should be working on, should have been working on. Now he knows to work on.
When we were at my dad's house, me, Don, and Vic, and my dad at his house for the Ohio State Michigan game, that's the first thing I seen when they did a quarterback sneak with him.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a quarterback don't know how to do a quarterback sneak.
Right.
But I'm not gonna sit here and bash him. He's a great
Yeah.
He will be a great quarterback, but he's got to work on those little things. But Mr. Brown, I want to hear your intake. You and Amanda are both diehard fans, but I've never seen you that mad. He's looking at his ticket. Excuse me, guys. I want y'all to understand. Mr. Brown is the gambler. He is the man of gambling. He knows how to win, and when he loses, he'll take it. But yesterday, he was on one because he was upset.
I'm gonna take a drink to that one.
Go ahead. Yes.
But
Talk to me.
I don't think my man got exposed.
Okay.
They already know what type of quarterback he is. He's one-dimensional, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right.
Pitch and catch. So they know he's not gonna run.
Mm-mm.
So I blame that on the offensive coordinator.
Mm-hmm.
Man, throw something at him that they haven't seen on tape, man. Mix it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And he had plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing open, man. Just, don't take no sacks, throw it away. And then on that, if they see they bringing all that pressure, you could avoid that. 2-3 drops back, man.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't got to do the 5 drop and go down the field, man.
Mm-hmm.
Use that tight end. You got 3 of them, man. So I kind of blame that
I agree.
on the offensive coordinator, man. Mix it up.
Starts with the offensive coordinator,
Yeah.
yes. Because you don't want to call the plays.
Yeah,
You know?
and then we got this backup, Kinghouse. He's
Yeah.
a bulldozer, man. Now, if you don't do a quarterback sneak, man, come on, man.
Put him in there. Put him in the Wildcat.
Mix it up, mix it up, man.
Mhm.
Give him something to think about. So I'm going to put that on the offense coordinator. But it was a great game, man.
Oh, yeah.
Both defensive fighting.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of smacks in the mouth, man. So
A lot of holding
it was
calls.
a great game, man.
A lot of holding. But both sides were holding.
Yeah, so it went both ways. So, yeah.
It's kind of like watching a college basketball game. Let them play.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it was last time. Let them play. And I liked it. 13-10. That's a great game.
That's a great game.
If you're a Ohio State fan, you're sitting on your hands. You're sitting on your hands because you just can't believe what's going on. But you got to give Indiana coach some props.
Yeah.
And I talked to some people this
2
morning.
years, man.
In 2 years,
They were
he has done.
prepared.
Yes.
They were prepared.
Very prepared.
And you said earlier this year they beat Oregon.
Yeah.
In Oregon. So and Oregon's fast.
Right.
So I mean, you gotta for what he's done in 2 years, give it to him, man. And he's not cocky yet. He's very, very humble and very chill. When they were talking to him today, when I was at home getting ready to come over here, he was just super chill, man. Like I don't want all that fly.
He lets his work show for
Right.
Let his work do the talking. Let his game do the talking.
Exactly.
And that's what you're supposed to do. Some people want to be flashy. That ain't him. So they got a great quarterback there. He did a good job. The receiver, number 80.
Yeah, number 80.
6 catches. Bleeker, was it Bleeker, Nick? Beaker. Number 80 for Indiana. He showed out. He had 6 catches, $130. You know what I'm saying? With 126, but we'll round up to $130. I mean, he got busy. So that's the things that, I think now, Vic, I will give Vic this to what he said yesterday. He said, you know what? Now that Ohio State dropped down to number 2, kind of takes the pressure off them a little bit. Now they can figure out. Now they just did the thing, the brackets today, and let people know where they're going because Ohio State still get a bye week, so they're fine. And so now Indiana is the hunted. Everybody gonna come after them, and I'm sure a lot of coaches watched that game last night, and they gonna lose the scouting report because you can take that quarterback and bounce him off. He can run. But I did like when y'all cracked him at the beginning. Shout out to your man Curry, man. He smacked him in the first play. Rocking. I thought he was done for the day after that.
That was.
He got smacked.
Yeah.
I'm not sorry.
No, go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Like you said, it's a learning curve too because this was what his name, Brian Hartline, his first year, taking over the offensive coordinator, which he's going to be gone next year.
Yeah.
So he couldn't make any adjustments, man. So it's all good. We, like I said, we in the playoffs. So
I talked to some Ohio State friends of mine this morning and get their opinion on things, and they kind of said what you guys said. Ohio State is a big university. It's university. That's why they call it the Ohio State. But I think it's a good thing. It was not a blowout. It was a great game. Both kickers missed field goals. You know what I'm saying? So everything was down to the last second. So that's a football game that you want to watch. Nobody wants to see a blowout like we watched Alabama. And, Alabama and Georgia, that was just lopsided game. That game was perfect timing, 8 o'clock. Go ahead, D. What's up?
It's a difference in between the 2 field goals missed. A 49er and a 30.
38, yeah. 30, yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man. How many lumps you think he got on his head?
About 3 or 4. Remember my boy, how many lumps would you have? About 3 or 4. About 3 or 4.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and the kickers, man, you got one job.
That's a chip shot.
You got to make that. And
that's what you doing all day in practice. It's kicking the football. Come on.
Yeah.
And you got to hit that. You got some kickers in other universities, they hitting 60 yards. Right. And you can't make a chip shot?
Right.
Bro, you ain't going to the next level.
No.
You're going to be working at Walmart as a greeter or something, man, because the kicking game is very important. People are like, you got one job to do. You got one job to do. So,
and they already said that was going to be our downfall.
Your kicking.
The kicking game.
I remember early in the season, Ohio State was like, they were playing somebody, man, and, they went for a 2-point conversion just about every time. I was like, damn, he don't even trust the kicker. And as a kicker, that's got to hurt your feelings.
Yeah.
So you got to figure out. You got one job, man. Come out there.
Well, it either motivates you or
gonna break
it crushes you. Yeah.
Yep.
You better get motivated. I don't know what's gonna motivate you if your coach is saying we're going for 2. We're going for 2.
Yeah. He's never gonna hear the end of this one.
Yeah, man. That kicker for Ohio State, I don't know, man. He better get it together, man. Because that chip shot was 36-yarder, 28-yarder.
It was like 26.
Come on, dude. You had everybody in the bars ready to go off. Because you can't miss no chip shots, man.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Well, like I said, the college playoffs they got it all set today at noon, and we got some really good games coming on going into the new year. Ohio State's number 2, Indiana's number 1, Georgia's number 3.
Correct.
There's congratulations, James Madison.
4.
Yeah, James Madison made it.
Yeah.
Notre Dame. What do you guys? Notre Dame didn't make the college playoffs. They were really on them in Miami. Miami beat them earlier this year.
Mm-hmm.
What are you guys' outtake on that, Amanda?
I was kind of surprised because I thought they were going to beat Miami. I think Notre Dame's done a really good job this year.
Okay.
I think they've come a long way, and they've been doing pretty good, so I was surprised about that. I was cheering for him a little bit.
Okay. Mr.
I got a
Brown?
lot of friends in Notre Dame fans. So.
I was hoping he was gonna make it,
Mm-hmm.
but like Amanda said, it all came down to that matchup, head-to-head
Mhm.
matchup.
Yeah,
So that would have been kind of biased if they didn't put Miami ahead because they had that
Yeah.
head-to-head matchup, man. But hey, you gotta take care of business. That's bottom line. Take care of your business. You wouldn't be in this position.
Absolutely. If you leave it to the voters, or when you leave it to the committee at the end of the year,
Yep.
you don't want to do that. You want to win the games. The games that you need to win, you need to win them.
Yep.
I feel bad for Marcus Freeman. He's such a great coach. I mean, he fits the mold there.
Yeah,
but
he's great.
I-
He's done a great job there.
Yep.
he's done it. But maybe he needs to, take his talent somewhere else. Maybe I don't know, because the quarterback they got, Carr. His grandfather was Lloyd Carr from Michigan. He's not bad. He's a freshman, and I don't know. You got a great running back in Love,
Right.
and you got some decent receivers and tight
When
ends.
she's
But
going after this year.
yeah, you got to figure out, man. You got to figure something out. Hats out to Marcus Freeman. I hope they can next year they can get it popping. But
Yeah.
you leave it to the end of the year to the committee, man. It's a hard decision. Only 12 teams only can make it in, so
Right.
somebody ain't gonna make it in.
Right.
But shouts out to James Madison.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, it's just that's a beautiful thing, man.
And Tulane.
And Tulane, the
Yeah.
Green Wave. You watched them
Watching
down against what was that, North Texas? That was a great game.
What they call it? Green.
Green, green. And some of these schools, I like the colors, but they names and the mascots is kind of crazy.
It's crazy.
But shout out to these little small universities. But I will say this, going back to Indiana, he gonna get some recruits.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I think these other schools that made the playoffs, like Tulane's gonna get some recruits, because some people don't want to go to the big colleges.
But it's nice to get that attention.
Yes, it is, and that helps them out a lot. So a lot of shakeups, a lot of coaches.
Oh man.
That's our next topic. Now, he made headlines all week. He was making headlines last week and the week before. Lane Kiffin leaves Ole Miss after 6 seasons, goes to LSU. He broke the bank. We know that. 7 years with
91 million.
91 million.
He gets so many millions if he win a national championship. So
Man, Lane Kiffin. Monty Kiffin was his dad, was our defense coordinator at Tampa. Y'all see I'm wearing my old school jersey. I like Monty. I don't care for Lane, man. Lane is all right, man. But everywhere he goes, man, he doesn't leave it how it's supposed to leave. Whatever the situation. I want your opinion, Miss Amanda, coming from a woman's perspective. How do you feel about how he left Ole Miss to go to LSU, how he handled it? I mean, what do you think about it? Give me your opinion on that.
I think it's crazy that he left Ole Miss in their playoff run.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just morally, I don't know what will go. In my head, if I'm a coach,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been with this team for 6 years and I've worked hard and I've got him into this playoff run, I'm gonna stick it out to finish off this season.
Absolutely.
I'm not just gonna abandon them. So you're saying the message you're putting out there is all this, everything you've said to these guys that have played here for you for all this time, played under you for all this time, everything you've said to them is BS because you're just abandoning them. You're just abandoning them. And LSU, I mean, they're desperate. They want that championship era back, like when they had Burrow and Chase, and when they had that coach. They're desperate. So they gave him any and everything.
Yeah.
You know, they threw the bag at him.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously with him going there, I'm sure he'll do well there. I don't agree with the way that he just kind of up and abandoned his players in his team like that.
I agree.
I would have finished out the season. It's how many games left? You know, it's not like you're gonna be. It's not like you got another year there.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I agree with you on that. I totally agree. Mr. Brown?
Lane Kiffin is Lane Kiffin, man.
That's a good way to say it. I like that.
Excuse me. But he's done had some great jobs, man, in his coaching career.
Oh, yeah.
He was with the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
He left USC.
Mm-hmm.
What's another?
Alabama.
No, not Alabama.
He was Alabama.
Tennessee.
He wasn't the head coach.
He wasn't. He wasn't a head coach. I'm talking about head coach.
Oh, head coach.
Head coach. He was at Tennessee, the head coach.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So Lane Kiffin he's not going to commit to one school. It's about Lane Kiffin and that money. If you're throwing that money at him, he's different.
He's going.
Yeah, he's not committed to. No, man, I don't like that, but
I
know
wouldn't
about
want to
that
play
money.
for somebody like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Somebody offering you some more money in the next 4 years. He gonna leave LSU. What was wrong with the USC job, man? That's a great school.
Yeah.
Tennessee, come on, man. So
What was wrong with Ole Miss?
Ole Miss,
yeah,
Ole
And
Miss
they-
has not been irrelevant in years.
They got a great chance in this playoff, man.
Right.
A great chance. So
And then you just leave them high.
yeah, so it's about Lane Kiffin, man.
I like that because
Yeah.
you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I everything you guys said, I definitely agree. Lane Kiffin is about Lane Kiffin. He's gonna always be that. He's not stable enough. If you put your money on Lane, and first of all, you're at Ole Miss. Ole Miss has not been relevant in years. I forgot how many years to get where they're at.
Right.
6 years. And for him to be there 6 years was amazing, anyways. Because usually he's 1 or 2, maybe 3 at the most, and he's checking out. So he's one of those persons that you can't bet on him because you don't know what he's thinking.
Right.
And then this would really upset me more than anything because this is what they were saying that, and this is Paul Feinbaum. I like Paul. Paul be on it. But he says he was trying to get coaches from Ole Miss to come with him to LSU. Now, I don't know if it's true or not, but Paul Feinbaum be on it.
Yeah.
But I can see Lane doing some shady stuff
right.
like that. And I don't have that respect for him.
Oh, that's shady.
You know what I'm
Headhunt
saying?
like that, shady.
It's very shady. And my thing about it like this is, and go back to what you said, Miss Amanda, you've been telling these kids this, and that. You're hyping these kids up. You're gassing them up. You're making them believe in themselves. And then you leave them. If it's anything, and I get the college playoff picture and all that other stuff. I get it. But understand this is, they need to set it up where you can't do anything until the season is over in the playoffs. So
Absolutely.
you got all these
I agree.
you got a carousel out here right now. Nick, we were talking about it yesterday. All these coaches are moving them around, but those schools are done playing. So that's understandable. But I think anybody should not be able to go anywhere or not talk to anybody until your team is completely done playing football, or if you're in the playoffs, you don't get no talk because you're messing up things. Now you have openings here, openings there, openings here, opening. And Lane Kiffin is a jumper. He gonna do that. You ever seen the movie Jumper? He just jumps around through this. This is what Lane does. He's not a liable girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna leave you. Right. He's gonna leave you, and it sucks, man. So I mean, I've never been a fan of Lane Kiffin. You know, like you said, USC job, he blew that one. You know, and they were talking to some coaches about it. You know, some people said, well, you know, you got to take care of your family. Come on, bro. He's completely
They're taking
fine.
care of him.
He's completely. Lane Kiffin is not hurting.
Not missing a meal.
Hey, come on, man. He's not eating Roman noodles every day. Trust me, man. He's not eating beans and franks. So cut all that out. I would say this is with Lane Kiffin. I will give the AD and the head guy at Ole Miss. I give him love. You know why? Because they said, hey, we're not doing anything until the season's over with. So you're going to take this job, and I knew he was going to leave. You just knew he was going to leave. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is. He's one of them girls. He's gonna move around. He's a thot. He gonna move around. You know what I'm saying? He hot commodity. He feel like he want to be. You know, I want to be Cardi B. I want to be this. I want to be that. You know what I'm saying? No shot. You know, no disrespect, Lane, but bro, you just did wrong by your Ole Miss, man. And I like the Ole Miss. Now you put Ole Miss in a bad situation now. So they're, you know, intern person got to step it up, and then he was trying to get the intern guy to go there, and that's messed up, bro. So I don't like that. They got to change that up, man. This football stuff, you got NIL already jumping off, man. You got to put a cap on certain things, man. Because, you know, these coaches are making great money, man. Shout out to University of Toledo's coach. He's leaving TU, and man that just told us about that. Going to University of Connecticut. They're not known for a football school, really. But shouts out to him, you know.
He got ahead of this cold weather. He's like, I'm out of here now. That's enough.
Could be that, but Connecticut the same way, ain't it?
No, I've had enough.
Yeah, nobody like the cold. We in the middle. I mean, I don't like the cold either. Our brother was talking about
It's
this
been really
word.
cold lately.
The cold ain't nothing to play with, man. Ain't nothing to play with. But yeah, it was, you know, great college football things. Now, you know, y'all, we about to get into this NFL talk. We got some good questions. So y'all, you know what I'm saying? If there's something y'all want to hear, or not hear, or you want to brief your thing, or drop a comment in there. Nick will get back to you after these messages on that. You guys, I got this question, this first one, man. I was sitting there looking at it, and I was talking to my dad, I was gonna have him call in today, and I said, nah, because he gonna go off the Richter. Pops, he gonna get in his feelings. He might drop a couple F-bombs and all this and that, and I can't have that. But should the Steelers move on from Mike Tomlin? Now, I was asking my dad this. He started off like, the church talk, and then he got into the hood talk. I said, oh, no. But he did give me some real good intel about it. He said they should move on from him. Shout out to my dad, man. He's a diehard, you know that, Mr. Brown, diehard Pittsburgh fan. And he said, son, it's time to move on. He just can't win it. You got the old quarterback there. You ain't got another weapon on the end for DK Metcalf. We can't run. We can't stop nobody. Then you bring in Mason Rudolph with that ugly mustache. I said, dang, Bob, chill.
Yeah, he
He got real personal with my dad. He go back to Franklin Harris. He said, you need to cut that mustache off, man. He looked crazy. I said, oh, now you getting into his dress code, Pops. But shout out to my Pops, man. That's what
how
he
angry
do.
they have
Man,
the Steelers fans.
He struck a nerve, man. He was mad. And he was drinking the Tennessee when he was talking to me. So, he was on that Hindu, man. But, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Man, what you think about that?
I think the general consensus, and it's been like this, at least I know for a long time, like Matt's been saying this for years, is that the Steelers should let Mike Tomlin go. Now, will they ever? Probably not. Because as long as I've been born, I'm pretty sure they've only had 3 coaches.
Yeah.
And that's like 40 years.
Right.
So, they kind of historically would rather be complacent or mediocre than make big changes that could rebuild the franchise.
Very true, very true.
Because that's really what they need to do, is make some big changes that's going to rebuild that franchise.
Right.
And it's not fighting a quarterback. It's not your receivers, all this. It starts at the top, and it starts with the coaching.
Right.
And it starts with Tomlin. And they're just perfectly fine being complacent. They should let him go, but I don't think they will.
Okay.
I think the Rooneys are like,
Like Amanda said, that's the best they're going to be, mediocre. Because, like I said, you got mixed feelings. Some want him, some want to get rid of him. But as far as my opinion, I think they should let him go, man. Bring somebody in that's going to bring some type of energy, something different to the culture, man. Not the same old, they vanilla, man. It's just, you gonna get what you get, man. I mean, so.
Right.
Yeah,
I like that.
They need to move on. Cleveland need to move on. So, actually, Harbaugh, he on the verge of they need to let him go too. So, man, but I say yes, they need to let him go, man. Bring a change.
I agree with you guys. Agree with my dad too. I feel like this is the same sing and dance, man. These 3, the organizations, you have Baltimore, you have Cincinnati, and you have Pittsburgh. These organizations rolled that wave for so long. You know what I'm saying? Like with Mike Tomlin, he's been there. Only had 3 different coaches, right? They won a Super Bowl with him, but it was in the early 2000s, like maybe
it was
13,
right
16.
after what's his face left.
Ben left. It was when Ben left. They won.
Well, Tomlin still had Ben.
Yeah.
But he also had all the staff from the coach before that had won all those Super Bowls. He still had that staff, and he still had a lot of those players. So it was kind of a leftover Super Bowl win, is what I would say. You know?
He's never had a losing season either.
Right.
But I think with Mike Tomlin, when you heard that last week when they played Buffalo, and you start hearing these boos, they're playing conservative, number one. Yeah. But you got to. Aaron Rodgers is going to be 42 years old this year. Last year you had Justin Fields. You never gave this man a chance. You didn't. You brought him in for Wildcat. Then you got Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson is done. When you lost Ben, you should have been working on, when you knew Ben was getting ready to be done, you should have been working. A lot of these organizations don't do this. You're supposed to bring somebody in underneath that umbrella and get him ready, because when this guy leaves,
to take over.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
What happened to that?
I never saw that happen.
It didn't. So now, look at all the people who's been playing quarterback since Ben's been gone.
They're looking for Ben. They're looking for a carbon copy clone.
Right.
Ben's one of a kind.
And you're not going to get him. But I feel like that's what they've been holding hope out for, and that's what they've been wanting. But that's not going to happen. So you need to look above that.
Yeah.
You need to look at the coaching.
You can keep wishing and thinking and all that. Ben was one of a kind. Came out of Miami High. Nobody really knew about him.
Nobody could take him down. He's quick. You know, like
If
he's.
you think about when they drafted Ben, they had some real good veterans around Ben
They
too,
absolutely
and he became
did,
a good veteran.
Absolutely.
You had Hines Warren, you had Flexible Burst, you had a lot of different people there. Jerome Bettis was there. You know what I'm saying? The defense was Palomalo.
Palomalo.
Yeah, you had all those great veterans
Legendary
around him.
players.
And so now, what happened to that? Keeping that trend of leadership around these guys, they let Pickens go. He goes to Dallas. He's got his own problems. He's a geek himself.
Well, and I feel like at first Steeler fans were upset about that. But I saw something always in him that he was going to be a problem.
Oh, he's a problem
And he's
child.
doing the same thing with the Cowboys. He's doing the same thing.
Yeah,
he's a diva.
He's going to eventually be off the league, but I really think Pittsburgh.
Antonio Brown Jr.
If you get rid of Mike Tomlin now, he might have lost the locker room anyways. But if you get rid of Mike Tomlin now, who do you bring in? Because Mike was gonna get a job regardless.
Yeah.
If you let him go at the end of the season, he's gonna be lining up for a job. Maybe he might go on and they were saying a rumor that he could go to Fox and be on the Fox. He'd be great for that. You know, he know the game.
Like Coward, Coach
you know
Coward.
what I'm
That's the
saying?
coach before him, Coward.
Yeah. Great coach.
Yeah.
But I think, for me personally, I agree with you guys. If you're this is Steeler Nation, they're diehard fans. There's a lot of them in Toledo.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot everywhere you go. You see
everywhere.
them. They're everywhere.
Every state.
Diehard Steeler fans. I love them. They're emotional. They wear the emotions on their arms.
Too many for me, I tell you that.
I know that's right. 'Cause my dad, he got emotional. He went from talking about the coach and talking about the man's mustache.
Yeah,
And you know what I'm saying? He said, he's always
The
good
fans
for
are
it.
hurt.
Yeah.
They're
He said, all he's
hurt.
good for, Neal, is get hit with a helmet. I said, Pops, you can't do that, man. We know he got hit in the head by Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying, with the helmet. But
Well, the Steelers organization is a dynasty.
It is.
You know, and that's what the fans
Steel
look
curtain.
up to, and that's what they want to see. They want that dynasty restored.
well, you have to do something, and you have to do it now, because if you let Mike Tomlin go,
There's got to be a change.
you got to change. But is there going to be somebody that's in there that can bring a new style to it, a new culture to it? And then when you do that, you have to end the season. You got to make some decisions. DK Metcalf is fine. Now they just signed Adam Thielen, which was nice, but it's kind of too late for him now. You got 4 games left. Pittsburgh's got to win tonight at 4 o'clock. They got to win. If they
They're playing now.
Oh, they're playing now? Okay,
Yeah,
so I'm
they're playing
sorry.
the Ravens.
Well, that's good. That's going to be a battle game.
Division game.
Division rivalry. So, because they're both, 6-6?
Yep.
That's going to be some crazy.
Yeah.
But you didn't do right. You brought in DK Metcalf, but you didn't bring anybody else in, man. You just, one guy, and Aaron Rodgers was not going to fix this. I don't care what he did and went to a healing.
And are they
whatever.
ever going to let Will Howard get a chance?
Huh?
Will Howard from the Buckeyes, he's
Yeah.
just
Never,
been waiting in the wings.
never.
And he reminds
He's
me
a
of.
decent player, too.
He reminds me of.
So what do you got in there for?
Big
He
body,
reminds
yeah.
me of Ben because
He's a
he's
big
a
body,
big
yeah.
guy and a
He's
tall
a
guy,
big
and I'm
body.
like, he's just
Buckeye
been waiting in the
Nation.
wings. I mean, are they
So
going to
what-
let him do anything?
What are you doing?
That's
with him?
true.
Why you got him sitting there then? If you're not going to use him, why
I'd
do you
like
have
to
him
see
sitting
him
there?
play a little bit. I'd like to
Right.
see him take a little bit of,
But that's what I go
rest.
back to with Ben. When Ben came there, guess who his backup was? Charlie Batch. He was in there
Charlie
with him.
Batch.
So Charlie Batch, played a lot of his career in Detroit, but when he came there, great backup, knew how to manage the game, but knew the game too. So you don't have these quarterbacks. You got these young guys coming into these organizations and they breaking them up, man.
Right.
And you wonder why their career don't last long, because you ain't got nobody to mentor them.
Right.
So that's maybe I could be wrong, but shout out to my Steelers fans. You guys to be relevant again. Y'all gonna have to make some changes. And I honestly think that you might have to
Amanda
go
said, it starts at
the top. Yeah,
I think the
starts-
fan base is screaming for that.
Yeah.
And it
They
just-
need
it
something.
hasn't
They
happened
need
yet,
something, man.
Ooh,
Because
Pittsburgh
They're waiting
17.
for it.
Ooh, Baltimore's trash.
Look, Aaron Rodgers got a touchdown.
if Pittsburgh beat Baltimore today, does that save their career? Does it say this? Well, excuse me. Does it save his job, Mike Tomlin's job?
Yeah.
Shout out to my book. It saves his job
Yeah.
for just another week.
Look, his job's safe anyways because they're not going to let him go.
Yeah.
They love him too much.
Too much to do him like that.
And they get complacent with it.
Right.
I said the same thing with
They'd rather
the
let
Bengals
him-
and Marvin Lewis. Man, I was so sick of Marvin Lewis, but they love him so damn much. But they never let him go.
Mark
And I go, I'm
Lewis, man.
tired of it.
Man.
It was year after year, the same thing. He
Yeah.
was exactly the same type
Yeah.
of coach as Tomlin. We'd get to the playoffs every year, we go nowhere.
Yeah.
Every year, go nowhere. It was the same thing, until finally. Oh, I'll never forget the celebration when he was finally gone.
Will the Colts miss the playoffs this year, Mr. Brown?
Ooh. Yeah,
Danny Dimes.
That's a tough one, man. He back hurt, man.
Mm-hmm. He got a bad wheel.
Mm-hmm.
He got a bad wheel. He's
got
playing through a fibula injury.
Yeah.
So you think it's tough?
Crack, break, something.
Yeah, he's not. He got one good wheel.
Sauce is out, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, Sauce
Gardner out too.
I'm gonna say they won't make it because who is his backup?
Oh,
Is it Richardson? Richards? No.
Me and Nick already talked about he trash.
No.
He can't. First of all, he don't want to get no glasses.
No.
He don't want to wear glasses. You got. I'm gonna leave it go there because listen, my brother, you got. Listen, I should be wearing mine too. Yeah. I ain't got no room to talk either. But he can't see what's in front of him, and he like to run. So, bro,
he can't throw. He can run.
He can't
That's
throw.
not gonna get you nowhere, man. So,
hey, man.
like you say, the coach started off hot, man. But
they look good.
I agree. Yeah.
It's a no.
It's sad to see because they were really going on a tear. They're under they were out there
taking
notes.
Right.
It was inspiring to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
You don't see him either?
No, I don't see him beating the Jaguars today.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
They're not.
Well, I agree with you guys too because I was kind of nervous about the Colts. They were running through people, and I'm like, what's really going on? And Danny Dimes, he's not a bad quarterback. They got Pittman Jr. on the end and Jonathan Taylor in the back, and their defense. Bringing Sauce Gardner was great, but once Sauce went down and Danny got hurt, it's gone. So I'm gonna have to say with you guys too. I don't see them making the playoffs. It kind of sucks, man. These long seasons, man. You get broke up, man, and it is what it is.
Sometimes it happens when you start out so strong and all of a sudden you start getting those injuries late in the season. It takes you right out of it. Takes your winning. It takes your streak right out of you.
Is Dak Prescott a sleeper MVP candidate? We know they just lost Thursday on Prime to the Lions in the deep 3-1-3. Don second home was the second home.
It was.
That's Nick's home 3-1-3. Shout out to my man Nick 3-1-3. My man, they're back where they're at, but we'll get with that Lions situation. D, do you think is he a sleeper candidate, Dak Prescott, for the MVP?
Yeah, Dak been balling.
Okay, he has put up some mad numbers.
Yeah, he put up some crazy numbers, man. He can't keep his receivers healthy. Well, Pickens, he's just a diva. But as far as CD Lamb, man, he can't stay healthy.
I agree.
But
I agree fully.
When CD Lamb is out there, man, he has some drop passes, man. But he's been balling too, man. He got some good numbers.
I agree.
Yeah, he's a sleeper. I wouldn't count him out the race.
Okay. Miss Amanda?
I've said all season that I think that Dak is MVP quarterback candidate. He always seems to carry that team. I think it was like one of our first couple episodes. One of your questions was like, if you could pick a quarterback right now that's been performing like MVP status, I'd pick Dak because
it was him and Baker.
He's always him and Baker because he's always kind of been consistent. Whether other people on the team are doing good or not, he'll carry that team.
Because the defense is straight garbage.
Yeah.
Straight garbage.
Yeah.
I gotta agree with you on that,
Absolutely.
man. Yeah. I would definitely consider Dak in the MVP race a sleeper. You could definitely put him out there. He's put up some mad numbers. Dealing with that has to deal with, losing, Michael Parsons, losing the young fella that got killed.
Dealing with that alone.
Yeah, dealing with the Michael Parsons.
Taking phone calls from Jerry Jones.
Taking that. And then you lost a defensive player that died. And there's so many things that Dad's had to deal with. And I like that. And in his own stuff he's dealing with. And so I would definitely put him out there. He's put up some mad numbers. He is going to struggle. CD Lamb, he just can't stay healthy sometimes. And then having Pickens. If you can get Pickens to just play ball, bro.
His personality's not.
Yeah, he's something going on. I think the boy kind of slow or something, man. I don't know, man. He might be one of the special kids.
He reminds me of Antonio Brown. I'm expecting him to rip his shirt off and leave the game at any moment.
You don't know what you're going to get with Pickens. He starts off real well.
I got some meds in there for him, too.
Yeah. We got something for you, my brother, because you need something, man.
Right.
You got a chemical imbalance. You got a chemical imbalance in him. Something. But, I mean, if you get him straight and narrow, man, he can make something happen for you, man. But I don't know, man. Okay. Are the Patriots, are they for real? 11-2? Miss Amanda?
It seems like they are. But I looked at their schedule. the teams that I think are the better teams, they're beating them by like maybe a point or two.
Okay.
But Drake May's been consistently efficient.
Mm-hmm.
They got a good defense. Their special teams has been killing. Their special teams has been doing some crazy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They found a good formula that's working for them. I guess we just have to see what the rest of their schedule holds for them and see how it goes. But I mean, they're 11-2, which is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Did we think we would say like, what if the Patriots go to the Super Bowl this year? Yeah, right.
Man.
But yeah, they found a formula that is working for them, and they're doing real well.
D?
First of all, Brable, he's a good coach.
Yeah, the coach. Yeah.
And it was one of the earlier episodes we had about would they make the playoffs. I said, yeah, they would make the playoffs because they had a fairly easy schedule. But I didn't expect them to be 11-2 though.
Me neither. Me neither. I don't think anybody did.
Yeah, I said, yeah, they'll make the playoffs. But man, right now, Vrabel got them boys balling, man. So as far as them making a deep run in the playoffs, I don't know about that because, like you said, the playoffs is something totally different.
Exactly.
You only get one. You
Their
only get one
schedule's gonna
chance.
get harder.
Yeah. But right now, yeah, they looking like the real deal.
They got good formula.
Yeah.
11-2. I never thought that they would do that. We brought in Vrabel, which is a great coach.
Right.
He's a player's coach.
Wish he would have stayed in Cleveland for another year. Got that,
He fit in.
They need to stay patient. They put everybody out so quick.
One thing about Cleveland, man, they ain't got no patience.
You only get to coach her for 1 year. That's it.
They just like they ain't got no patience.
If you don't do
they
good
just
after
like my
1 year,
Sixers.
you're
They
out.
ain't got no patience. They want things here and right now, and they need it right now.
Yeah.
And you sometimes
Or
a
you're
little
cut.
patience will go you somewhere, man.
Right.
We all gotta have some
Wait.
patience.
I think that's their biggest thing.
They want it hot and ready now. No, you can't do that.
he had to make that
Opposite
move.
of the Steelers.
Mhm.
He was under Stefanski. He
Mhm.
was doing something operational type of something.
Yeah.
But I wish he would have stayed one more year. I wish New England wouldn't have gave him that offer. But
Yeah.
Stefanski would have been out. Vrabel would have been in. But he had to do what he had to do.
You know, being 11-2, man, that's Mike Vrabel's
That's
a great
hard.
coach. It is,
Yeah.
it is. And in that
Yeah.
division, they got to play, Bubbles in that position with him. And shout out to, Drake May. He's showing
Yeah.
maybe, and I remember Bill Belichick was there with Drake May for a little bit. And you're like, man, what's going on? It wasn't Drake, it was the coach.
Yeah.
So with Mark Vrabel being there, he is a player coach. He's going to bring the best out of you.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing with Drake May.
Right.
Then you're bringing Stephon Diggs, and that boy, something wrong with that boy. Pray for that boy. I don't know bringing him in, a veteran receiver. We've seen him, Don. And then we brought a man on, me and Nick talked
Cardi
about.
B.
Yeah, man. Well,
And she just had his baby.
Yeah. Did she have it or?
Yeah,
Oh,
she
I
just
know
had it. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She just had it. She just had
Shout
it.
out to both of them too, because they
They didn't waste any time. Either. She was pregnant. She was at a game, and then she was pregnant, and then she had the baby. It was like all of
Lord
them.
have mercy.
My
All I can
Lord.
say about
He
Drake,
was
all I can say about that
so
man
man.
is, number one, Drake May, please do not hang out with Stephon.
man.
Oh man, don't be
Just
on
go to
that
work,
boat with
yeah.
those
Right.
girls. And, yeah.
Stephon is different, very different.
Right.
And if you mess with Cardi B, you're gonna be messy too.
Man.
But one thing about Stephon, when he's on the field, he will get people and he'll hold people accountable. He is a great receiver. I'm not gonna bring his personal life in with his job, but he is a great receiver when he's locked in.
Yeah.
But having him there and then the running back, and they got a good nucleus, but it starts with the coach. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Starts with the coach.
And he'll hold you accountable too.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
ain't scared to get in your face. He's
No.
like Dan Campbell.
I was gonna say, he reminds me of Dan.
I don't want to
You
hear
need
that
coaches like
nonsense.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're gonna be here, you're gonna play the
Right.
way we play. You're gonna
Exactly.
do what we tell you to do,
Right.
or you're gonna ship you out. And that's where we're missing. That goes back to Pistons back in the day with Chuck Daly and them. When you came to this team, you're gonna play how we play. We're gonna do the rules we do. And I think that's why Dan Campbell's where he's good at. He just gotta stop. He's gotta stop going on fourth downs.
Yeah.
Stop that, man. Cut it out, man. Stop all that shit.
He likes to make those balls.
I understand that, man, but you're killing your team. But
Yeah.
that's for another time. But yeah, I'm definitely. I think they are the real deal. Patriots, you got to walk out for them. But like you said, Don, when you get to the playoffs, it's a whole different story
Yeah.
now. Because now you gotta
It's new territory for them because they ain't been in a minute. So
since
Yeah.
Tom Brady, man. So
Yeah.
hey, and they went through their quarterback changes and went through coaches changes and stuff
Yes.
like that. So shouts out to the Patriots. Just they back. Maybe we'll see what happens. But I would say they're the real deal right now. Now this next question, man, I took some time on this because I like this young man, man. He just got to slow down, man, or he's not going to make it. How big concern is it for Jackson Dart's style of play, Miss Amanda?
I think it is a major concern.
Oh, well, please enlighten us, please.
For longevity and health reasons, if he continues to play like real smash mouth football he has been, he's not going to be in the league for very long. He really needs to avoid these unnecessary hits and unnecessary like bang ups that he's taking but he's going to be retired by the time he's 30. Before then.
Yeah,
Before 30.
Before then, you're
Before
23. I don't know how old he is. But
He's like 19, 20 right now.
yeah, he's going to end up like his buddy, Scatterboo.
Mm-hmm.
He's already out. But yeah, I think he's got to definitely tone it down a little bit. Avoid the hits you don't need to take.
Absolutely, absolutely. Mr. Brown.
Oh, yeah. He's a crash dummy.
Yeah, it's a fun personality.
I haven't heard that word in so long.
Yeah.
Crash dummy.
Did you see the last hit he took, man, on that sideline?
Yeah, we were talking about it
got
yesterday.
rocked.
Yeah.
That was so unnecessary, man.
That's what I mean.
But it was a good legal hit.
Yeah.
Good legal hit, man. And
Look out for
hits
those
like
hits,
that, you ain't gonna make it past 2 years. Shoot, you better ask Griffin and all them other running quarterbacks, man. You're not gonna last long.
Yeah. I agree with you guys on that. I did watch that last hit several times. I just kept rewinding it.
Man.
And then his rebuttal is at the end of the game, and they interviewed him in his press conference. He says, "Check my tape back when I was in high school." And my message to you, young man, I'm 48. I would not, you can do all these things when you're young, but from high school to NFL is a totally, there's levels to this. You can't take those type of hits. Number one, you're not going to the playoffs. So why are you trying to make something out of nothing? Just get out of bounds.
Right.
Live to fight another down. I don't care what you did in high school. High school and going to college is totally different. You're in the NFL. These linebackers and safeties and the linemen are faster.
Yeah.
And
they're big.
And that hit he took, that's when the coach should have said, pull him to the side, put Jameson in and said, listen, I need you not to keep doing these things.
Right.
Yeah.
He's had 4 concussions this year alone.
Wow.
4 concussions.
Man.
So that boy's been in that blue tent more than anybody on the team has. So you know the blue tent. You know how they put it up and how they break it down because you've been in there so much. So what I'm saying to Jackson Dart is slide.
Yeah, man.
Go talk to Bernie Kuzma.
Calm down.
Bernie Kosar.
Hit that sideline.
Yeah.
And I don't know if y'all remember Ryan Sazier.
Yes,
from
I
Pittsburgh
do.
Steelers.
Oh, yeah, one got
He's
paralyzed.
another Buckeye.
Yeah.
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 Man, he was reckless out there too, hitting hard.
Yeah.
And he got that
And it
neck
paralyzed
injury.
him.
It only take one hit for him to go out there and try
Absolutely.
and take a neck injury,
The
man.
reckless play will
Yeah,
cost your
that's-
life, man.
Right.
And when he was running out of bounds. I'm like, why? And then boom, dude came and hit him. You got to change up your style of running the ball. I know you want to win,
Right.
but you guys are not in a position where you're going to the playoffs.
I can
Right.
see it, man. They were playing for the Super Bowl. They got to get to the Super Bowl. I need this yard.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
Yeah.
Right.
But come on, man.
It's unnecessary.
That's very
And somebody needs. That's why I think their coach got let go because he lost the locker room. He was more. This is my son. I'm gonna do everything for him. He was going into the tent.
that
He went into the Nick said he went into the tent.
Yeah, he
What
was
you
doing
going
too
in the
much.
tent for? You ain't supposed to be in the tent. You the coach.
Right.
Go out there and
Too
coach.
much.
Yeah, right. He was acting like that was your son.
People said he went in there and was like, "Get him back out here."
Yeah, get him back out there, man. Listen,
He's doing too much.
man, you wait. I agree with Mr. Man. You're doing too much.
Right.
But the thing about it is, they need a coach there to tell him, you got to slow down. You got to put your thing on neutral, man, because you ain't gonna make it to 23. Because the way he playing is reckless. So we all agree with that. Jackson Dart, holler at us, man. Slow down. Are the Eagles heading to a collapse? Now I'm gonna let you take this one.
Yes, sir.
What can we do to help the Eagles?
Man,
What can they do to help
No,
themselves?
man. Hurts ain't being Hurts and Saquon, man, and I don't know, man. They in a disarray right now.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the chemistry just flew out the window, man.
Ain't
None whatsoever, man. They can't win for losing.
Agree with you.
Real.
You can't win for losing.
Where's-
I know that was that bad.
Where is coming from Super Bowl champs
Uh-huh.
to being irrelevant.
Yeah,
Irrelevant. I mean, if they conference wasn't so bad, man. If it was good, I mean, Dallas is
mediocre.
yeah. Washington is down.
Yeah.
And the Giants is terrible.
Yeah, and they just lucky they playing in the division that they playing in.
Yeah, because if they were in a serious conference, or say if Washington was on par
like they were last year,
they would be in some trouble.
Right.
And Dallas was putting in some work, they'd be in trouble, man.
Well, come playoff time, no.
No.
They out first round.
Yeah, they're gonna get. They're not gonna go to the Super Bowl this year.
Okay, Mr. Man.
They could forget about
It's sad
repeat.
to say they're not looking good.
He said, "Repeat, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
There's no repeats."
That's out the word.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're seeing the same struggles from them week after week where they're just not getting it together. And then how long until morale becomes depleted and that frustration adds into your play?
Yes,
You know?
yes.
It doesn't take much.
I think it already has, man.
Yeah, it doesn't take much
I
for
think it already has.
for morale to go down
Right.
and you're frustrated when you're trying to play. And if they do not beat the Chargers, that's 3 losses in a row for the Eagles, and that is not good for them. A lot riding on that game for them.
And they gotta face Hubbard. What is it?
Herbert,
Justin
but he's
Herbert?
got an injury out. He hasn't been cleared yet.
Oh.
They haven't said if he's going to play or not
Yeah,
yet.
he's
I've
dealing
been
with
watching
that.
all day waiting for
Yeah,
them to approve him. But
was his hand or
his
something?
left hand is broken.
That boy hands be
It's
always
not
been
his
broken.
throwing hand.
It's opposite
So
hand.
they're like, he might play,
Might play.
but they're not. They haven't said. They still haven't questioned him for tomorrow.
That's something to look into.
That's
man.
big.
Right.
Yeah. That's big for them.
I would go ahead, D.
No, go ahead.
No,
I was just saying I would have picked the Chargers to beat them too if they had.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Philly, I don't know what it's an internal issue. We know that. Yeah, AJ Brown doing his little rants and stuff.
Yeah.
And then you have, there's something going on there. The coach is losing the culture there. He's
Both
losing
sides
it.
of the ball.
Absolutely, because
Yeah.
they can't do nothing. Jalen, I watched Jalen Hurts. It looks like he's second guessing himself. Like he's having an out of body experience or something.
not
I don't
him.
know, man.
It's not him.
Well, I
It's
mean,
his doppelganger out there.
something going on, man, because he needs Jesus, man. Whatever
It's
you
not
need
the
to
guy,
do.
the chill guy I saw smoking the cigar in the locker room after the game.
Well, he did reach out to Michael Jordan about winning tips
told
and
me
stuff.
about
Like,
that, yeah.
he reached out to Michael Jordan about the studying the art of. And when you reach out to a legend like Michael Jordan, you really want to know
I
how
like
you keep
Jalen
this.
Hurt. I like him a lot.
I do too.
I don't want to see him go down.
But they got a lot of issues going on. And they got to get it together.
Yeah.
Like Don said, they might not. They might not make the playoffs. There's a lot of teams
It's
right
not
now
looking good.
that's looking real shaky. Buffalo, the Chiefs, the Eagles, even the Ravens, even the Lions a little bit. But
Yeah, they outside looking
looking
in right
in,
now.
yeah, man. But that's due to their injuries. That's not like they're not performing.
Yeah.
They're losing people like every game they're losing. It's kind of like they did last year. They were losing a lot of people too. So.
It's hard at the end.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
Keep people not injured.
Let's get into these picks so we can enjoy the rest of our day. So we got Pittsburgh. We got Pittsburgh at Baltimore. We're all getting more packages, y'all. So if y'all heard somebody saying, "Oh, that was her" in the background, she just said, "It's all good." Yeah, it don't matter. It's all good. She don't want to be on TV, so we ain't gonna put her out. But we got Pittsburgh at Baltimore. They playing right now. 6-6. Mr. Brown, who you got?
I'm sorry. I was sipping
That Hennessy good in it. Pittsburgh at Baltimore, 6-6. Who you got?
Man, I had Baltimore, but it looks like the Steelers are tapping that butt a little bit right now.
Amen.
My pick is down the drain.
Okay. Mr. Manley.
I picked Pittsburgh only because, one, I don't like the Ravens. They're my least favorite team in our division. And two, they've been playing like trash. And I thought maybe, just maybe, even though the Steelers defense is a lot like the Bengals defense, I was like, maybe, just maybe, because Baltimore is weak right now, they're going to win. So I picked Pittsburgh to win this one.
Pick Pittsburgh.
Good pick.
Plus, isn't Lamar a little bit hurt right now? Like, he's fighting through an injury. He came back too soon from an injury, which they're also investigating that. Like, why'd he come back so soon from the injury? They think he should have been out. They think they made him come back sooner than we should have.
I can see that. They did, they pushed him to come back. Baltimore is winning. Pittsburgh is winning 17-9. That's a division game. Aaron Rodgers is beat up. Lamar's beat
They're
up.
both beat up quarterbacks.
But they got King Henry in the running back. I feel like they don't use him like they supposed to.
That's another reason I went with
You know what I'm
Pittsburgh, because I'm not
saying?
seeing them do much with
They don't use him. What did you bring him here for?
Right.
And when he get going and get going and get going, then you go away from him.
Right.
So I'm going to take Pittsburgh. I do like Aaron Rodgers, but at the end of the day, man, I don't know. They did bring Adam Thielen in. That might help him out, taking a lot of pressure off DK Metcalf. So I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. Shout out to all the Pittsburgh fans. I'm gonna take your guys' team. Baltimore, I feel like they don't use King Henry like they supposed to. If you did, you could take a lot of pressure off Lamar. And so I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. We got the Colts at Jacksonville. They're both 8-4. Mr. Brown?
I had a good ticket, but it's dead. No, but I had actually took Jacksonville plus some points.
Okay.
I thought it would be a close game,
Okay.
but the way it looks, I think Jacksonville is actually up.
They are.
Jacksonville is up 28-10.
Okay. Oh,
Halftime. So Jacksonville's up 28-10. So.
good pick for me.
Yeah. Miss Amanda?
I picked the Jags because of obvious reasons, the Jones injury. Also, the Colts haven't won in Jacksonville since 2014.
Wow. Good.
And the Jaguars have the #1 run defense, and the Colts like to run the ball. So I just thought it would be an easy game for the Jags to take.
I went back and forth this morning on this one because, Danny Dimes is hurt, but they do got a great running back, Jonathan Taylor. But Jacksonville they've been playing golf. They playing a very good ball. Cohen was our offensive coordinator we had. He's got these guys believing themselves. Even though Travis Hunter is out for the rest of the season, ETN is a great running back. They got a great nucleus over there. And you're seeing something from Trevor Lawrence we saw in college, what he did at Clemson. And this is the Trevor Lawrence I know of, and he feels like himself.
Oh, sunshine is back. Huh?
Sunshine is back. You know what I'm saying? Let him do what his thing, because I've always liked Trevor Lawrence. The stuff he had to deal with earlier in his career coming to Jacksonville. So I really dug some deep on that, but I'm gonna stick with Sunshine.
Yeah, that's a good pick because at one particular time, Jacksonville was leading in takeaways and stuff like that too.
Absolutely,
So they got a good defense.
You just gotta have the right coach there and to bring these things out of these guys, man. You put these young cats in quarterback into a organization, and then you got coaches like I don't know. You bring a coach in that doesn't know what the hell he's doing, and then you're seeing this guy taking more sacks and taking hits that he should be taking, throwing more interceptions. Then you bring somebody in that calms that down, and that's why I think having the coach Cohen there, he knows how to understand it. They're on the same page with things. So I think Jacksonville's going to be that sleeper team coming up. They're going to get better and better in the draft and probably bring some veterans and help them out. Chicago at Green Bay. Chicago's 9-3. Green Bay's 8-3-1. Miss Amanda?
I picked the Bears.
Really?
Yeah. I went back and forth with it a little bit.
It's a tough game.
It is. But then I saw how the Bears have been playing. I think it's a big game for the NFC North. I think it might be a close game. But I just think the Bears are going to take it. Even though it's in Green Bay. I just got a good feeling.
Okay.
I'm going with Green Bay. Yeah, they at home. I'm still not impressed with the QB, Chicago.
Not really either, but
they're
leading their division.
Yeah, his throwing percentages, they winning games, but his throwing percentage is trash, man. So I'm going to roll with Green Bay.
We are.
All right.
We ain't concerned.
All right.
I love my sister.
All right.
I do love you, sis. I do love you because you be breaking stuff down.
Green Bay would be the obvious choice,
right.
But when I've been picking these obvious choices, they haven't been coming through lately. So
I think a lot of our
We're
picks
going
been all
opposite.
lopsided.
Yeah.
All our picks been lopsided. We might have got 1 or 2 wins and we got crap. But this one right here, I'm gonna agree with my brother on this one. I said with Jordan Love, you don't know which Jordan Love you're gonna get. I've been saying it all season, but I think he's figuring out things. He's slowing down his receivers. He's trusting receivers. Great running back in Josh Jacobs. That was, you got to have a good running back and take a lot of pressure off you. With Caleb Williams, I'm going to say this. I don't trust anybody that paint their nails.
Oh.
That's number one. Ain't no man painting his nails, but just on the funny side of that. But I don't trust him. He can't throw the deep ball. He doesn't come off at to me like he's gonna he's not a Jim McMahon. He's not any other quarterback, Mike Tomczak or what everybody else. I just don't trust him. I just can't mess with him, man. So I'm gonna leave him alone.
Yeah.
But you paint your nails, that's kind of already shifting on me with that, man. I'm gonna leave you alone. So I'm gonna take Green Bay. Shout out to my man Dave at work. You know what I'm saying, McCloskey. I'm gonna take your boys because Jordan is nice with it and Josh Jacobs. So I'm gonna go with Green Bay. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll see what
Yeah,
happens.
we could be wrong now. You know, he might show us something, but I'm gonna definitely take Green Bay. So our last pick is Philadelphia at the Chargers. Both teams 8-4. Well, this is gonna be a game. We just talked a little bit about it.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown, who you got?
Dude.
That's your wife, man. Yeah, you know, man. She wanted. We gonna put the camera on the next time. We just gonna put her on there, man. She'll, yeah. But yeah, go your pick. What you got, D? Philly at the Chargers. They're both 8-4.
Like Amanda had just said that Herbert was suspect, so I originally had picked the Chargers,
Same.
but it's not his throwing hand, so he still might play. So I'm still roll with the Chargers, man.
Okay.
Philly is in so much disarray, man. So I'm gonna still roll with the Chargers.
Miss Amanda?
I picked the Eagles.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if Herbert's gonna play or not. I don't know if that's gonna be a huge effect on the game. I just do not see the Eagles losing 3 in a row. I don't see it happening. If it does, it's a wrap for them, and that's it for the season.
Right.
But I don't see them losing to the Chargers tomorrow.
This was a real hard pick, but you know, because the Eagles can.
I went back and forth too.
Yeah, because the Eagles can. You know, you see
I'm
what's
like,
going on.
they can't lose 3 in a row. There's
They
no
can't.
way they're gonna let that happen.
But what's going on with all across the
Shambles.
NFL with them, the Chiefs, and everybody else, even Buffalo.
It's crazy.
You know, Buffalo got smacked last week. You know, anything can happen on any given Sunday. But I'm gonna take Justin Herbert. No, even though Justin got it's his non-throwing hand, I think that he gonna come alive. They at the crib. You know what I'm saying? The Charge at the crib, and I think they gonna get him. You know, and I first I was like, man, I don't think Philly gonna lose 3 in a row. But Philly has a problem that they don't even know how to fix. And I don't believe their coach. I don't know. You going on these talk shows? They're doing this. They're doing that. I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to talk themselves out of a wet bag, but it ain't happening. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick with the Chargers, man, because I just think they're gonna get him. And I like Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Got a rocket arm.
Yeah.
And he will run. He's got some good receivers. Got a good running back. And they sink. And they both 8-4, but they ain't got no internal issues. They ain't got Oprah there, you know what I'm saying, talking to them.
Right.
They need some help there, man. They ain't got some help.
Oprah.
You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get up out of here, man. Thank you guys for joining us today. Like I said, we got so much cooking for the rest of the year. I'm so excited that we got a lot of things going on. Keep those subscribers coming, please. You know, sharing is caring. That's what we do. We'll see you guys next week at Casual Pint. You live right, do right, you'll be all right. Peace.
Hey.
Yeah.
Great.
I was sweating.